Hello, my beautiful community. Welcome to today's episode. I like calling them episodes because I don't know why, but I just love calling them episodes. Welcome to today's brand new episode. I hope you are good. I am fine, as you can see. I am okay, guys. Thank you so much. I want to really believe you're doing pretty good and still living and not just existing. You know, that's our slogan at Achichi Space. Thank you so much for coming. Let's talk about some of the topics you can actually discuss in a relationship. This is you dating smart. Dating smart. So what are some of the topics you can actually discuss in a relationship? Can you hear the thunder? It's actually drizzling out, but there is so much thunder. Don't worry, you're safe. So what are some of those topics you can discuss in your relationship? Intimacy. Guys, this is something that most people shy off to discuss in their relationships. And let me tell you something. Years ago in my village, there was this lady, she wanted to leave her husband, and she didn't give the reason why she was leaving. She didn't give the reason why she was actually leaving the relationship. But when the clan met and investigated further, the lack of intimacy in the relationship was the reason why she was leaving. Because she couldn't discuss it with her husband. Traditionally, people feel like it's a shame to complain about that. But of course, it came out and, discuss your sexual desires, needs, and boundaries with your partner. You can also talk about how you express love. Aww. And what makes you feel connected. It's really important, guys, to have some of these discussions. Don't feel shy. In the first place, don't feel shy to discuss about anything with your partner. When you marry somebody, that's why I always encourage people to marry their friends, so that you can even fart in front of them, So, it may not be in the actual sense of farting, but so that you're free to do anything in their presence. So you should not be shy to have such discussions in your relationship. Conflict resolution. This should have been the first. Discuss how you handle conflicts and disagreements. From my experience in relationship, guys, I have learned that suppressing conflicts harbors more conflicts. You might get pissed off over a small conflict. The more you sit on that conflict, the more conflicts, and then they pile up and there will be an outburst. They pile up and your bottle of emotions will get filled up. And by the time you bring it out, it becomes a really, really big issue to handle. So talk about how you're going to handle your conflicts. You can also talk about areas to improve on. For example, maybe raising your voice or getting distracted. You should be able to tell your partner what you don't really like so that they can improve on it, and you in turn should be able to improve on some of the discomforts, let's call it that, your partner must have shared with you. Guys, relationships are not easy. It takes a lot of work. And if you can handle your conflicts in the best way possible, then you're so good to go. Personal space. I used to believe that being in a relationship with somebody or being married to somebody means that I should have them all the time. I was totally wrong. I didn't even want to accept the idea of people having their personal space. Let's talk about people feeling their phones are private. That's something I failed to accept, guys. I felt it's okay for me to access your phone as much as I want. But guys, when you look at it properly, everybody should know why they are in a relationship. Much as people would need their privacy, try not to use your phone in a bad manner. That may bring suspicion from the other person. I have learned so far that it's normal and healthy for both partners to have quality time on their own. This may help them to reassess and reflect on some of the gaps in the relationship, or maybe personal stuff. So it's important to have such a discussion. Love language. Oh my God, love language. Guys, my love language is words of affirmation. Aww. Okay, much as all the other love languages fall into place. Do you know why I'm laughing? I once met somebody who didn't understand what a love language means. Oh my God. Anyway, that aside, one day I think we should talk about the love languages. So, it's important to know your partner's love language. I love words of affirmation. I want to assure you how much I care about you, how much I love being with you. And then I also love gifting. Quality time and so on, they all fall in by default. But words of affirmation. So talk about how you show affection and what makes you feel cared for. The moment you do that, oh my God, your relationship will move. Expectations, we always forget that. What do you expect from this relationship? Sometimes relationships fail because our expectations fail to be met. And because we did not discuss about it from the word go. Discuss what you expect from your partner and how you can support each other. It's important to know how you can support them to achieve your expectation. For them to support you to achieve your expectations, you should also be able to support each other to achieve each other's expectations of the relationship. The animal in the house, relationship dynamics. Discuss how financial disparities, social media usage, cultural differences, and age gaps can impact on your relationship. Have that discussion with your partner. How do you intend to go about your finances? Guys, a lot of people have financial secrets in relationships, and I believe that is a deal breaker. A lot of people do private investments in relationships, which is not good. Good to let your partner know how some of these disparities will affect them. If someone who is older than you dates you and you feel like it will affect your relationship, talk about it. And maybe don't go for it. What are the cultural differences? I mean, sometimes you decide to marry from a different culture. Talk about it. How will my culture affect you? How will your culture affect me? Let's talk about it. So that when we are in this relationship, we already know how we can handle this best. Love. Discuss what love is. Most people do not even understand what love is, guys. What true love is and what makes people fall out of love. Talk about it. And trust me, you will have the best journey of friendship, of love, of a relationship together. Okay, you can also ask questions like, how do you feel about the current state of our relationship? It helps you know the gaps that may have occurred or that may be happening in the relationship, and then you correct them beforehand. You can also ask, what can we do together to strengthen our bond? You know? You can also talk about how loved and appreciated do I make you feel? You see, some of this discussion lighten up the weight of what may become difficult to talk about later. So it's important that you be friends with your partner, guys. Marry or be in a relationship with someone who is really a friend to you, whom you can really be friends with. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. The rain is increasing. I will have to stop the video. Bye, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless you. Peace out.